Testing. Testing the audio. Okay, looks like the audio is working, and my phone is alerting me that I am live. So with that being said, hello my pineapples! I am back once again for a bit more Final Fantasy this time, rather than more Donkey Kong. Trust me, I would definitely, and will definitely, continue with my Donkey Kong adventure, and I would love to continue playing it, but today I'm feeling a bit tired. So what better way to relax than to play a little bit of Final Fantasy? And with patch 7.3 officially now dropped, well, it means I don't have to worry about grinding Moogle things anymore, at least for a while. So with that being said, we are going to be continuing our quest in the Pugilist Guild, because we can now punch things even harder. I'm in dire need of cheering up. Oh, it's you. I'm sorry, I don't have anything to teach you, if I ever did at all. You're far better off training under church tutor. I'll find her over just leave me be. Poor guy. I understand, he got beaten by a very weak enemy, but, he's old, he's just lost his touch. So if we're seeing him improve leaps and bounds with the format of his drums, it seems more must be done. Perhaps the end result is not as important as the manner in which you get there. In other words, if you were to train precisely as Master Hammond once did, overcome the self-same challenges that he in his youth, I dare say it would strike the fires of his fighting spirit. So, well, Master once told me that he used to refine his combinations by provoking deadly creatures into unleashing their fury upon him. For this purpose, he often went to the southern part of Drybone to fight the hornet clouds there. To this day, the tree trunks that he struck to stir the Vulcan from their hives bear the marks of his fist. I want you to seek out these trees and do as Master Hand once did, strike them with a boot-shine combo and fight the hornet clouds that emerge. Once you've felled enough creatures to cook 3 of their stingers, if it's a swarm of them, I will just need to defeat 1 swarm. Return here and present them to Master Hammond, to remind him of his better days, I am sure of it. And there we go. Off to Drybone I go. Off to Drybone so that I might punch trees. Because nothing says exciting quest like punching a tree. Random fates. I'll do it later. Buzzing! Buzz. I collected 1 set of stingers. Indentation. Punch, 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 punch. Oh, these guys are even weaker than the other one. Oh, there's actually a hunting quest monster down here. I forgot all about those guys. Oh no, it's not a hunting quest. I apparently punched a tree and it somehow summoned a gecko? Okay, I guess. More menacing buzzing! You know, I am gonna do this, quest. Why not? There's a fate here, may as well do it. Hey, you're not part of the fate. Get out of here, you dusty mongrel. That's literally your name. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Almost sounds like the Terminator music. Dun dun dun. Punch. Punch. I thought I'd keep accidentally targeting the the flames instead of actually the monsters. Or a beast rod, not monsters. And looks like that's it. And with that done, I can return back to the Steppes of Oda. Do. Nice, calming city of Ul'dah where nothing bad ever happens. Except when it does. Constantly. So now, you have a few old man and beasts. Oh, this boss, it's a horse. You trained as I once did out in Drybone? So one of the clouds were right pesky buggers. That's fair count of the times they stung me. I remember their places well enough. The pain was nigh unbearable, but I always stood my ground. Memories of my younger days come flooding back, what I wouldn't keep to relive them. Alright, I want you to fight me right here, right now. I can remember what it was like to be young again, to have me lose and to have nothing to lose and everything to gain. Why not? I shall fight you, my good sir, so that way you might regain some of your confidence that you have lost. If I beat him in one hit, I would laugh. He's level 1. Ready or not, here I come! Oh, that'll leave a bruise. It's starting to come back to me. Oh, he had his own little adorable level up sound effect. Wonder if it's so easy this round, Aura. Oh, he's actually improving himself each time. Have you no respect for the elderly? Not if they want me to punch him in the face. Yes, my strength returns! Can we have adorable level ups on that? Come on, let's go one more round. Again? You heard the old man. Pray to the power of Omnum Holyphus. He is significantly improved since last time. I'm just getting started. More! Give me more! Oh, I feel so alive! As I get knocked unconscious for the 3rd time in 20 minutes. That was actually kind of adorable. God, I haven't felt this vigorous since forever. I'm fighting you as though I'm fighting my younger self. I have to still up for these old bones. I'll make a comeback yet. See if I don't. What are you doing, old man? Learning how to walk? Really? You jerks are here? Aren't you like... You're Rutherford Whiteaxe. No one calls me out in ages. Nah, not since the days you defeated me on the Blood Sands. Gave up prize fighting after the humiliation, but long till I found a place in Alcran. Your boyfriend works for me now. Imagine me surprised to learn you used to train under the mighty Holy Fist. Holy Fist ain't nothing but a name these days, so I'm told. How do you sleep at night knowing how flaccid you become? Of course, if I trouble not enough, you'd always try with a Snomus. You have a complimentary sample. Like it or not, Doran sort like you ever wake up again. Shut your mouth, Fang, or I'll shut up for you. No, let's be civilized for a moment, yeah? We're old friends after all, and friends help each other out. Mentioned making a comeback just now. If you're serious about it, I'll be glad to lend a helping hand. Alright, motivated, yeah. How's about we have as a rematch, of course? It takes place in public just like old times. Oh, there shouldn't be a fit-in... Oh, there should be a fit-in person. Well, let's see. The winner gets the guild. It's ridiculous, monster. You're not obligated to take him up on this. Ah, there must be a little nursemaid. Rest assured, after I've taken over the guild, I'll keep her as my personal assistant. Bro, I will beat you senseless if he doesn't. Ah, boy. Do you really mean to fight him? I have no fear, Twinkle. Master. Well, I don't mean to put undue pressure on you. The fate of the guild rests upon your shoulders. Ah! I don't believe this. It's a major job. I know I can do this. I just need Aura to keep getting stronger, as he has been doing so far. Fighting me reminds me of who I used to be. I'm confident that I can be that man again. So by me getting stronger and beating the shit out of you, then you will be able to improve your own strength. Okay, guys? If you're feeling apprehensive about the rematch business, I don't blame you. I'm not blind to reality. If I were to face him now, I'd be down for the count in a matter of heartbeats, not lying dead in a pool of my own blood. But I'm determined to win, and I can with your help. Your presence sets my fighting spirit raging aura. So keep your training. I promise to do the same. When you've grown stronger, return here. We'll both continue our lessons. I do kind of like that kind of idea, though, that he will improve as we get stronger, and we both will learn how things go. So each time I see you, remind me more and more of my younger self at this rate. I could transform into a handsome devil before the moon is over. Why, thank you, I guess. Now then, I believe you're here to learn. Unfortunately, I'm in no condition to teach. It's rather embarrassing to him. My eagerness to prepare for a big rematch of overstrained and thrown my back out. I tell you, old age is hell. I fear I will have to tend to you in my stead. Seems the prospect of facing old rivals lit a veritable fire under Master Hammond's backside, so we see that his purpose again. The trick now is to keep a lip on his zeal lest he injured himself. Let's speak of your lesson. When you're ready, come and meet me at Little Amigo. I have a challenge in mind that I find stimulating. I have a bad feeling about this. Actually, I would laugh if the axe guy is actually just as old and bad as my current guy is. Waiting for you. Today your training will be to prepare Master Hammond's training. I brought me a set of striking dummies. I want you to deploy them at certain locations. Unless you think the task drudgery, the locations are rife with peril. Your skills will most certainly be put to the test. Way of advice, you must approach dangerous fiends, lightness of foot, your greatest ally. And also, if you are a ghost without the striking dummies, I shall await your return. Okay, I guess. Oh, I guess one of them is inside. Click now. And it is a dummy. Boop. Do 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 do. Oh, an actual hunting class. Oh, that was a cool move. Oh, maybe that was the only one I had to fight. Boop. No, it was not. Now, where to next? Over in the camp. It's oh no, over above the camp. Then up north. And boop. Man, I cut her away. Hey, no one said you were out to heal. Punch, 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 punch. 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 Punch, 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 punch. Oh, there we go. Yeah, there's too many of them in there. Gotta retreat. Ow. This guy's still chasing after me? Okay, I actually won. I just wanted to fight the one for the hunting quest, but all the others were like, it's like, hey, can we join? Hello, Rose! And yes, it is funny that the patch basically has nothing to do with what I do. Although I did earlier go through one of the dungeons that was reworked, and it does seem like now it'll actually like indicate which enemy is casting the spells. Still, wanted to play a little bit of Final Fantasy today, at least to celebrate patch 7.3 coming online. Alright, now we continue with this quest. Hopefully I don't need to run to all four places. More Gora, also that Master come and train. What are you doing here? Hensher has a negative influence on Master Hammond. I'm going to see it never bothers him again. He never bothers him again. What are you talking about? The best thing to happen in years. If you want a piece of them, you have to deal with me too. Yeah, what does it mean, negative influence? Always pick up the stragglers first. Hounds, tear this man apart. Girl, you'll leave me no choice. Bassett? Where did you find that thing? Which will sap your strength. Avoid its gaze. Keep missing. Oh, maybe she needs to finish him off? He's going strong. Why are you so bent on bringing down Master Hammond and seeing the guild in ruins? Wrong. I'm doing this for his own sake. It's true I let the guild for the shock of seeing Master in his pathetic state. It's true I got involved in some saber tribes. What else was I supposed to go? Me, a refugee without guild was name. For all the grateful things I've done, I've never forgotten how he took me in and instructed me in the ways of the fist. This is why I wanted to give him up this fool's notion of facing Wigfar. You don't know the man like I do, Jojo. Should this fight come to pass if your master won't walk away with his life? It doesn't matter if Master is growing weak and feeble. I just want him to live, even if it means having him swallow his pride. Why didn't you say so? Now that they're in your mind, I can have confidence that you have no cause to fear. Aura is not the plague you think he is. It's his will to succeed that inspires Master to regain his former strength. When the day of the rematch finally comes, I have no doubt he'll wallop odious Wigfar to 7 hells and back. Pray you're right. Whatever happens, know that I cannot help you, not where I am. Jojo, or I leave him in your care. God, that felt liberating! Trading Rosenfrock on learning his true agenda. Great burden has been lifted off my chest. Let's return to the guild. You've had your training, now it's time for Master Hammond's. Am I gonna get to punch him in the face again? I would actually laugh if like one of the fights that you have with him is actually him at level 50 and you like are supposed to lose. Fine. Oh. I glitched on the wall. Whee! 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 Back on, I told you so. Some dummies for me. God, man, did you have to put them in such dangerous places? My Roger just hid in my grog and says she won't see a drop of it till I finish training. How the hell am I supposed to loosen my fog now? They're gonna make a fine guild master when the time comes. I've heard about Kaguda as well, of course. For all his shortcomings, the boy has a good heart. But whilst concerned is touching, I won't run from Wigfar, not today and not ever. And I don't, best get ready for a little jaunt to little amigo. If I can't face down mindless beast, I'm in no shape to challenge Wigfar. Don't suck off or I'll leave you in my dusty wake. We'll see about that, old man. Alright, I think it's time for the level 30 quest. Yep. Please, I've managed to find and thwack all the dummies. You did well to deploy them where you did, son. Thanks to you, I almost got killed several times. What doesn't kill you only makes you stronger, and I'm feeling stronger than I have in ages. As a matter of fact, I reckon I'm not far from regaining my former strength. One last step will get me there, and I'll take up by having another bout with you, Aura. I want you to meet me at the Sagoli Desert at a settlement called Forgotten Springs. The place is home to the most lustrous Weak maidens this side of Azoria. God, I can't wait to take their lovely forms again. Bro, focus. We're here to prepare you for a fight, not for you to get horny. The landscape takes me back, it does, and as far as the eye can see, crystal clear spring water is cooling your feet. Skeptical clad lasses giggling as they bathe in front of me. I remember these things, and my body has forgotten the seamless combinations that earned me the epithet of Holy Fist. That's where I'd have blah blah blah. That's where I'd have you enter, Aura. Sparring with you was the first got me back in the swing of things. Now it's time to finish the job, but before it begins, some warming up is in order. I want you to take yourself across the dunes to the south and defeat 5 sandworms. I'll be waiting for you here. What? Don't I need to warm too? Oh, don't you worry. I've got mine long before you arrived. The numerous buggers never knew what hit them. If you don't want to be outdone with old men, you best run along and give them more of the same. Okay, so he may have actually trained first before I got here. Very good, very good. Let's warm it up. dun 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 punch. Blarg, says the worm. Actually, I wonder if I think my mounts are actually faster in this area because of the Moogle event, because I remember getting like some trade route maps. At least I think it was this area. I can't quite remember. And I sprint towards the next worm in the middle of the sand. Sandworm Fang. Punch. Oh, that's right. I have this guy that can breathe fire. Real training can begin. Thanks to you, I've managed to get most of my stamina back. I'm confident I can go the distance with the finest of them. If I'm to defeat him, I need more than just endurance. I'll need to remember how each strike transitions to the next. You're gonna help me refresh my memory by pummeling some sense back into me. Why not? Nothing says here's how to do something by having it used against you repeatedly and forcefully. Hit me with everything you've got. That's it. Give me more. Okay. I guess even though he's technically defeated, we're just gonna keep pummeling him. Pain, I can feel it's working! Ceiling, this is it! Now this is what I call growing pains! Now it's fight. I'm going to give as much as I get! See about that. Not finished yet. Mark me, the next round will be mine. Oh, he's back up to level 30. Ah, nothing can keep me down. Except for me punching you in the face, perhaps. Brace yourself, war. I have mind to finish this. And nothing if not persistent. I have it. Duty complete. I've got it. River flows to the sea, heedless of all that bars its path, so too must our combinations be. Ooh, that even rhymes. Thank you, Aura. The raging torrent of your blows has been struck as a strike of lightning to my brain case. I remember everything. Swiffer, man's back in Ula is demanding that you fight him now. So it begins. Very well, I will go settle the score with him. You will be the first to know that Holy Fist has returned. You couldn't just wait for me. Of course not. No one ever waits for the warrior of flight. They all just go running off on their own adventures on their own. But as we do, right then, Boing. I'm probably gonna have to help him with the fight so that way this guy doesn't cheat, because he's totally gonna cheat. Since it come so soon, if at all. Sure you want to go ahead with this? A man of reason, so do not have to hurt you. Just give up now, we can put an end to this moment first. You can live the rest of your days in peace. One of the moments farce I see is a man trying to squirm out of his own self-brought challenge. I'm gonna make you the same offer. Walk away and you won't get hurt. One to perform his legendary technique. An avenue? Is it safe? Serious draw to a wits as well as strength. Well, help yourself a point. You might deny it. Just remember, there ain't no going back once your head goes flying. That looked like it was right in the crotch, just like old times, eh, Wake Park? Crowd, yeah, did you see that? Because I sure as hell did. He was too fast. I still say that was a crotch shot. Uh-oh. This can't be. I refuse to be beaten by a senile old fool. What is that? Your horse is at it. Get your horses out here. Oh, yeah. Oh, you cheater. I knew it. Run away. Just wondering, that was Pluto. Staff in your body turns hard as iron, not even blades can pierce it. Stubborn bugger. I don't know, but why? You used to fight on the side of cheats. Say your prayers to whatever gods you keep. By the time I'm finished, even your mother won't recognize you. I was about to say the same for you, but whatever. Remember, we take care of the minions. That was already my plan to begin with, so good to know. Got your back. Kind of reminds me a little bit of the Thieves Guild. At least with some of like the animations and stuff. Bloody hell's naming his own. Madness. Hey, stop running away! That's the old mutton, Hammond. After taking a adorable slice of your student. No, Wake Fair, it's me you wanted to fight. Oh. Did we get him? I think we did. Oh! Ow! Up, the derpy music is playing. Master. Why is it so derpy? No, Tutor, we won. This victory wasn't mine alone. Holy fisticuffs, was incredible. You up the avenue of those crooks. My grandchildren tell us what happened here. Work here, son. Let's go home to the guild. Yep, you three have fun. I'll just clean up the mess, as always. Me starts to drag him away by his feet. Oh, I was like, yes, you achieved a serious victory. Music. Do, 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 do. Just like derpy music. Excuse me. Boing. 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 Hello, Haman. Well, thank you again, Nora. Because of you, I was able to rekindle my fighting spirit and conquer my demons. Perhaps even more importantly, Ratuka has come to his senses and Chocobo is back to her bubbly self. Please forgive me, Master. I have no more to do with that Hour clan. I will roam the land until I find myself and try to become a great pugilist like you. We've only just returned and you're leaving already? I don't suppose it's all I can say that will change your mind. If you ever want for company or a sparring partner, I know you're always welcome. Youthful vigor, truly a blessing. Go well, my boy. There's not a doubt in my mind that you'll do me proud. For you all, your combinations were a sight to behold and right painful to receive. It helps me with my training. You've come into your own as a pugilist. You've grown strong, Laura, but your journey as a pugilist is far from over. As far as I have, you'll have to overcome many more trials and tribulations. Whatever challenges threaten to block your way, I'm confident that you'll be able to blaze yourself a path. So long as your spirit burns bright and your fists fly with conviction, there's nothing you can't achieve. I'm living proof. Forge onward, young one, and create a legend for yourself, never to be forgot. Yes, aside from all the other parts of my legend, which involves me punching a giant robot in the face and saving the world. At least twice. Tales of War completed. Complete all the Disciples of War quest at level 30. Oh, I actually got through that. Oh, I now have the title Seeker of Blood. Well, damn, that's a cool title. But that's right. That means that's right. This is the last of the war classes. I still have the magic classes to do, but the war ones are done. Very cool. And now I can become a monk. Rockbreaker delivers an attack with potency 150 to all nearby enemies. Only executed in clear form. Changes to up form. Tell me, do you know Professor Eric? He's a scholar of Azorian military history whose genius is second to none, and he's among our most valued clients. Some find him to be verbose, tedious, haunty, but never mind all that. The man spends more gil on a moon's research than most people see in a lifetime, hence our amicable relations. His latest work has him visiting sites of ancient battlefields. He insists on surveying land plagued by savage beasts. According to him, the beasts keep man away. Less intrusion by man means greater preservation. Whatever his reasons, should the professor meet an untimely fate, he would be most unable to collect gil he has borrowed, much less the interest. Oh, and that would be a terrible loss for academic community and so on and so forth. Yes, yes. When in Ul'dah, always the gil. The point is, the man must needs be guarded. To that end, I sent a monk of Alamigo to see him to safety, but it turns out the bloody oaf has no work ethic about him, just like an Alamigan. Hey! That's rude. The professor cannot focus on his work if he feels endangered, and so had demanded we assign him a new bodyguard. That's why I'm glad to see you are. The professor's awaiting a new escort as we speak, and I'd like it for it to be you. You're yet a mere pugilist. Perhaps the task will prove some insight into what it is the monkhood does around here. Make for Goldsmith's Guild, they seek out the good Professor Eric. The professor claims he will pay his debt and fees of his protection once his research is complete. To see to our investment does not end up under the paw of some nasty beast. Got it. Make sure the guy who's borrowing money doesn't end up dead. Whee! Boing, 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 boing. Hello, Eric. My punch-prawn manservant, I presume. You may and shall call me Eric. You are to guard my life, even at the cost. A few months now. Still a few months now. Also, thank you for joining us, Nelvin Connis. You shall call me Eric. You are to guard my life, even at the cost of your own, and aid my revolutionary research whenever and however asked. Know that the primary endeavor is to reconstruct the military histories of old through the serial analysis of ancient battlegrounds. I assume the war to conjure in your simple mind romantic images of vast plains and open valleys where armies clashing blindly in one another. False! I seek to know where the armies of old were deployed, where they made camp and march. No doubt you think such lands to be snug of bards. False! They are here, beneath their very feet, and to find them and determine precisely how events unfolded upon them is my purpose. No doubt you have jumped to chance to aid my work. Tell me, which of the treaties have you read? All of them? None? God, I know your adventures have reputation for being unlettered. Didn't know you actually made an effort to remain so. It matters not. May I require only that you work with diligence, unlike that word-aggressive buffoon. The man proved to be a sloth himself. Alas, he is the monk of Amigo. I suppose the fool was too busy opening his chakra or whatever those barbarians do all day. Oh, that's rude. He seemed keenly interested in my research, but now he's gone off to 12 knows where and has yet to return. Do you understand the sheer magnitude of this inconvenience? Nods head. Good. You show much promise at least. Well, let's speak more of my work. My first destination is Sylph excavation site in central Thailand. I believe events of great importance. History of the Silded transpired there. Sure, I've heard you the Silded, or are you deaf as well as dull? Very well, require some instruction. It would be I'm acting well in ignorance. I was plagued into chaos in the wake of King's demise, or the King of Springs. Despite successive economic reforms, Babel. Fermented unrest among the people, Babel. Results in violent outbreaks through the kingdom. I love how even my character isn't paying enough attention, he's just babbling. It was Babel, Sultan at the time, Babel. Distant descendant, Babel. Attack was ordered, Babel. So, Babel. Irony of ironies, Babel. Hadn't it been for that horse, Babel. Wait, hold on, I want to know what happened with the horse. What happened with the horse? Me, stoically nods. Fascinating, is it not? It's not to convince one things could not have happened no other way. False! One among my colleagues disagreed with the interpretation of events. He claimed that evidence suggesting otherwise, but all traces disappeared before it was published. My own research shall unearth any such evidence should it truly exist. I shall know the truth. Granted, you are not the brightest skull in the brazier, but surely such a prospect entices even you! And so we make for the excavation site in central Thailand. Travel the way before me, see it is safe. Once there, set up in the thermometer. And should you ever care to know more about the military history, do come and see me. It's a personal crusade of mine to guide the doors of the realm towards a modicum of enlightenment. Well, thank you. I love how even the game cannot be bothered to, fully discuss everything that he's saying. It's just sort of like babble, 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 babble. And I sleep. Actually, feeling a little bit sleepy, honestly. Oh, I remember this. This is the place where I fought that one golem. And also where I escaped the sewers. Boop. Yes, I shall enter the level 34 battle. Well done. Now all I need is for the gauge. Gauge the What are these guys doing here? They don't usually come here. Fiends are about awe. They often draw the lingering scent of blood and death. Well, here's what you heard. Have at it. Stoic nod. It is weird. I'm pretty sure these guys don't typically live in this area. Punch. Rabbit suit? Ah, here comes a true foe. Indeed. Most fascinating. Data will prove invaluable. Bouncy. Oh, what's that? Oh, nice kick. What in the world? Am I having an enlightening experience? Oh, great, it's not good of you to drag yourself all this way, you pure blind sluggard. Ah, Nora, you have far exceeded my admittedly low expectations I had of you. Suppose introduction, Nora, far be it from me to deny the realm's unread the comfort of one's company. Well, great Aura, the monk I spoke of sent me by Gargamana. Tried to make a people with grip as well, but he has little mind for history. His primitive beliefs in the witchcraft of chakras and spiritual energy have a hold on him. Truly, this is the area where they have been sighting of Walking Dead. I heard tales which claim that they are apparition wearing the garb of ancient commanders. Careful, there are still dangers about. His work is dear to him, that is good. His search for knowledge, for truth, discovery awakens him. But you have awoken, friend. Can you not feel it? Don't be frightened. Here was a battle long ago. Much energy remains. It has found you. It flows through you. Your chakra has been opened. This was the light that shone from you. It is as Eric said. Windegreld is my name. I am a brother of the monkhood. My order is first of Ragur. Or Rahalgur. I don't know. Our way is to train the body and mind. The fist is our weapon. With it we put down enemies. The energy within us moves the fist. The chakra is set of that energy. It is a sacred place. It can be opened and the life force within controlled. Chakra exists in all that lives, in all beings. Yet not all beings can open them. Much training is needed and great discipline. With these, the life force can be commanded. There are those who require no training. Their inner strength is such that the forces of chakra open. I've heard of this happening, but never have I seen it until now. Well, of course, the warrior of light would be able to do it without anything. I see in you great conviction. You mean to walk the monk's path, so I will give you this, a soul crystal, a mark of my order. Thank you. Do you just have like a bag of these around your waist? None but a monk may hold it, and only then will the orders leave. But your chakra is awakened, that is clear, and so you are worthy. Many bore that crystal before you. It remembers them, their breath and their movement. They will one day be yours, but your chakra must open further. Only then can the crystal's memories enter you. This is no more than the beginning. Now you must train. Learn to control the life force within you. With time, you will master it. You stand on an ancient battleground. A great war was waged here. The spirit of the fight lingers. The ether reaches for the chakra. It aids in their opening. This is why the monks seek such lands. Eric seeks the lands for reasons of his own. The fates favor you in this. Follow him. Your chakra will grow ever more. So Eric is leaving. Fear not, I will see him to safety. Please, brother. Gather it and bring it to the goldsmith's guild. Interesting indeed, indeed. And thus, I pick up random objects. Back to the city I go. Down to the goldsmith guild. So I have the best of presents. Did you enjoy this on your back? So I was just about to begin my analysis of the matters which speak of the essay for brought me the area. Excellent. I had a feeling you might not be entirely useless. Now let's see what discoveries await. I'm going to pass along a soul crystal to you. Move to join the monkhood by the boneheaded clod. Where you well, I suppose it's for the best of my people to get along. I will believe I will see to it you are sent at separate locations for our next round of measurement. I dare say the land which I intend to send you is fraught with danger to it. Tread the monk's path quickly if you mean to defend yourself, and me besides. Got it. Monk unlocked. Guided by the soul of monk's past, you have opened a new ability. Next monk comes to the level at 35. As expected. I just love though how he's just randomly hanging out in the goldsmithing guild of all places. Yes, transfer everything over to monk, please. Thank you. And now I have monk. Was this chakra gauge expanded? The chakra gauge indicates number of those, yes. Actions and traits. Ah, okay. Wait, no, maybe not. There it is, Rock Breaker. For some reason it wasn't added to the hotbar. There we go. I can now break rocks apparently. It looks like that's all the punching I can do for the time being. So I'm gonna see, but I think I also have quests that I need to do with my Dark Knights. And what do you know? I do. The quest, Declaration of Blood. Now that the punching is over, let's go Dark Knighting. There's nothing like a little bit of menacing Dark Knights nonsense. Whee! Hello, Frey. How are you? Frey has been watching you and he is not pleased with your progress. He's not? Beginning to question your commitment, Dora. You haven't heard the voice until last communion, which means you have not taken the lessons to heart. You know I'm trying to help you, don't you? All this is for your benefit. You listen, but you don't understand. Are you okay? Never mind. You're the stubborn type, I know that. We'll just have to keep at it until you open your eyes. Morbay Dry Docks, that is where we'll head next. All the way over in the Nosa, huh? Oh, okay. Wizard coming through. Whee! Never much cared for the ocean myself. A friend of mine, the one I told you about after our first communion, we came here together once. Long story short, we ended up having to do something ridiculously foolish, and we're lucky to make it out alive. I tried to talk him out of it, but he just had to get on that damn boat. Don't be like that, friend. It's the most I'm supposed to aid the small folk when they're in a spot of trouble. Oh? So far as is possible, yes, but first matters fall from the purview of the Yellow Jackets, and they told me to bugger off. Can you believe that? I'm begging you, Sergeant. Wait, is that you, Aura? Oh, hey, bro, what's up? It is the legend himself. Forgive me, sir. I never thanked you properly for your services to Lim Solomitsa. For Sir Leviathan had been summoned, I feared that this man's adventure has been killing primals left and right. Your help must be watching over me, because you're the man I need. And the victim of a terrible and heinous crime. I was meleeed by Quinn bandits near the salt string, with not more than clothes on my back. Makes you think I give a quorum's arms about your troubles. Go back and buy the Yellow Jacket, like the surgeon said. You seem pretty Okay, at first you seemed pretty, interested in, helping, like, those who were hurt and stuff. But now you're not. Something's off here. Seek where they pray, not a gang of rats. Say interested in... Fine, I'll help. It's looking like a true hero. No, the rank and file don't seem dangerous, but their leader's a mean-looking bastard. Consider the foes you face past, it couldn't possibly pose a threat. Shut your mouth and wait here, I'll be back. Isn't that like the whole point? That's why we were going to like help the one girl who was being kidnapped by those knights who were, not acting very knightly? Isn't that the whole point? We're supposed to be like people that will do things that others aren't willing to. Isn't everything he promised? I'll take it out. Alright, let's make the most of this, Aura. No style, no guile, just chaos. Mark your limits and push yourself beyond. Let the darkness guide you and set you free. I can work with that. Okay, there's a whole bunch more of them. No looks for you. Weak, wonderful. They may yet survive. Tenacious bastards, right then, the goods. Good, there's nothing left here for... Oh, geez, you okay? You did well. What's left is to return the goods to the owner. Finish what we started. Are you okay, bro? First, was your behavior not quite matching up with what I originally saw, but now it looks like you're on the verge of death again. And again, you were supposedly killed in the arena at Ishgard. Yep, here you go. Yes, it seems to be mine, but... Take me, I can't sell this. Getting soaked with the blood. What did you do? Carve one open and leave it to bleed over my wares? Ruined, totally ruined. Recompense for your destruction of my property. Reasonable man. 50% value should suffice. 50%! Slaughter a clogged bandage for your precious good, and this is the thanks I receive. You spineless sack of shite. I'll kill your enemies. I fetch your things. Do what you people can't or won't do yourselves. You're helpless, weak. All you do is want and need. Left you to drown Leviathan's tidal wave. At least then I would have been spared your constant bloody whining. Do not speak of this ever again. Please forgive my insolence. Oh, sorry, I have no right to be upset, but I think you understand, sir. There's definitely something going on here. He's very much not behaving like he was when we first met. We can't keep doing this, Aurora. You must see now what it's doing to us. What they're doing to us. These people. Never mind them. The voice is all that matters. Yes, you are right. You must hearken to its words and discover your true calling. You are close, Aurora. Very, very close. I wish I could tell you. I wish I could make you see. All I can do is guide you on your journey. Oh, jeez. He's very much different from last time. Breath grow lighter and slip into the abyss. The chorus of voices cries out for a hero, and he comes. He smiles, he nods, and he remains silent. Well, that sounds like me. But he too has a voice. I will be heard. Or a century. It's you? Stand at the precipice, do not fear the fall. Cast yourself into the abyss, and you shall soar above, free at last. There are other lands in these auras, lands where we are not known. Ask, and we shall quit this place forever. Only when you have renounced everything are you free to do anything. We will meet again, you will give us your answer. Well, that was dramatic. I also don't really think that my character, at least from like the role-playing point, would be the person to give up the land and to like go somewhere else. But I suppose we'll see once I actually get up another 2 levels. Unfortunately, I've done most of the duty grinding that I can for the current class, and I can't do frontline, of course. So. You know what I can do? Other than become a Creed Paladin. Actually, first I'm going to see what my character looks like when I put my hat back on. Oh. That was very anticlimactic. Whatever. I do still have the Void Arc to complete, though, as well. So maybe I will do that. I'll see if there's actually people that want to join me for the Void Arc. The average time is 18 minutes, though, so won't necessarily hold my breath. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. I did unlock this guy. Achoo. I can now sneeze on everyone. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go to the Foundation, see if I can get more of the level 60 armor for the Paladin. Whee! Boink. Shrine gear, level 275. I do have the hat for it. Actually, I have most of the stuff for it. I'm just missing 3 things. I don't have enough for all of them, but I can get the chest piece. And the gloves as well. Why not? Oh, very nice, very nice. It actually, and it goes perfectly with the sword. Up. This does look pretty cool, but I am wondering if I do want to, like, maybe re-equip the Creed Paladin set at some point, because I do have a glamour set for that. This is my glamour set for it. And it even has this really cool flaming sword thing, which it might let me do if I actually can rotate my person. But it does not, because I am currently in this one. But I'll leave it like this for the time being. And now, of course, the question is, will people join me to go to the Void Ark? What should I do in the meantime? Churning Mist. Did I fully explore the Churning Mist? No, I did not. So that is what I shall do. I'll fly a little bit around in the Churning Mist so that way I can fully explore the area. Nothing like a nice leisurely stroll while waiting to go onto a ghost ship. Whee! Gunville. Oh, this place is very creepy. Just a random floating bit of castle over there. Actually gonna change out my mount. Oh, why do I always get that one mount? It is the one that appears more so than literally every other mount that I have. Is there like some way to like make it so that way other certain mounts appear more often if it's just random? Because I feel like the probability of getting that one eyeball guy is just so much higher than the others sometimes. Oh, that's right, that was Needhog's base over there. Whee! Oh, there's another creepy arena over here. Huh. You know, I thought for sure there might be a lookout point up here, but I guess not. Onward we go to the other part of the creepy arena. Whee! The question is, will anyone join me at the ghost ship? Blood dragons. Ooh. Spooky. Eastern Eyes. Oh, I guess that's the edge of the map. It didn't look like it based on the way the map is still foggy, but whatever. Whee! The joys of completing a giant map for reasons. Well, okay, I guess it's technically for an achievement. But I've been flying for so long that the song has actually looped. This is interesting that a lot of these places weren't fully explored during the main quest, because I feel like a lot of the other areas were at least more thoroughly explored. Oh, that was the wrong button. There it is, mapping the realm, the churning mist. Alas, it seems like some people are joining for the ghost shit, but I don't know, maybe I just chose a bad time of day to actually do it. Oh, what a pretty train. Now, where else can I explore? Not Dragon Head, not Falcon's Nest. Azislad, there we go. I don't think I explored all of Azislad. Oh, or maybe I did. Whoops. Still, interesting place to return to now that everything's settled. Also, almost forgot just how huge of an area this is. Quarantine block. Ow. I still love how it goes from like, oh yes, we're going to have like a medieval fantasy thing with dragons and stuff, and then immediately transitions to like sci-fi horror. Ooh, a lookout point. Been a while since I found one of those. Quarantine block. This floating islet is a lonely corner of Azadostref. This is an isolation area for chemical creation which failed to meet established safety parameters. Historical records indicate that the facility began its life as a research center for advanced agricultural crossbreeding. Oh, they were going to make a whole bunch of funky plants, but instead they made a whole bunch of funky monsters. And now I'm on a frog. This is still one of the weirdest mounts I've ever gotten, and also cannot be comfortable to be flying around on. The Delta Quadrant. Dragon. What's this over here? I don't remember looking at this last time. Is it just a bunch of crystals? Looks like a bunch of crystals and wings, almost. Why do I have a really bad feeling that we're going to have to deal with this at a later point in time? It's too funky looking to just be a one-off, right? And look at this. Whee! Lying on a giant frog thingy. That is how the Warrior of Light does things while waiting to board a ghost ship. What else can I do in the meantime while I'm waiting? Well, I'm first gonna look around up here to see if there's any other lookout points that are hiding. And if not, maybe I'll just go back to, Ishgard and do some of the side quests. You know, explore a little bit more, see what it's like up there. Alas, no funky hidden lookout points up here. Maybe there's some over here. Whee! Some days you just need to ride a frog around a place where you fought the Knights of the Round. Oh no, how would that be for a funny thought? What if there's a lookout point up on top of the goddamn giant blimp? I don't think I'm going to be able to get close enough to it or like land on it, but we'll see. Can I? Can I? Can I? I can't. Boo! I want to land on this thing. Also, shouldn't we maybe, like, destroy this thing before it starts causing problems? Just saying, that might be a good idea. You know what? I'm gonna go check in with a friend over here who has triple triad. Maybe win myself a new card or two. Whee! Idle Imperial. What's that jacket? Oh, I think I fought this guy at least once before. Dissension, Swap, and Chaos. Oh boy, this is gonna be interesting rule set. Figures. Then I can do that, so ha. That was gonna be easy to turn over. Draw. Triple triad. Mine. I don't have anything that can beat Clive, so... Oh, well, you know, I do have something that beats him. Draw again, darn. Ugh. And we continue. Descending. Darn it. Okay, got at least one. Ah, I got at least... now... we're drawn again. Please keep it. Yes! No card, but at least I won. Oh, that was the wrong side, I just realized. Mine. Darn it. There we go. Hey! This is gonna go badly, I think. Draw. Still, rather draw than lose. Oh, it's the old granny, Matoa. Doom. You know what? Take it. Why not? What's the worst that'll happen? I honestly thought the card was going to be taken, but it wasn't. So, yay! Boy, I think you might be throwing. Blue wins. Oh, and I even got a new card. I have the Chimera card. The Tiamat card has been added to my deck. And the average wait time has been upgraded from 18 minutes to 24 minutes. Because, of course, it has... Whee! Ooh, what a funky crystal. Whee! Don't know why the mouse was appearing on the screen, but okay. Let's go to the foundation. Actually, do I have any other class quests that I haven't done yet? I don't think I do. Nope. So why not? We'll do some random side quests that are scattered about the city. Remembering Ishgard. You know, I'm not from here. It's like the city must be a spectacle. It with history. Storied every brick is paved a street in Harston homes. So much to learn of Ishgard, but let's get you a thing or two. Pray meet me at the Forum if you want to learn. Sure, why not? It's not like I have much else to do at the moment. Yeah, let me start with the statue which is before you. This is Saint Rayanet, a dragoon of great renown since to have wielded Galbalg. According to legend, the dragoon slew her beloved and not but his blood to atone for what she lost. After much searching, she confronted the beast. Oh, a dragon slew her beloved. And that would be the last time she wielded a lance. Upon extracting her revenge, they say she cast it aside on the ground where the dragon was felled, taking up the cloth in its place. From then on, she devoted her life to uplifting the poor and downtrodden. I dare say there has never been a man or woman so selfless as she in our history, and so the Ark of the Humble was constructed that we might never forget her sacrifice. Perhaps it's worth mentioning that we of Ishgard take great pride in the works of masonry adorning our streets. We come to find figures of great esteem and respected and moralized in some fashion at nearly every turn. Now then, let us move to St. Gaudetsforium. I shall wait you there. Meanwhile, that one person who shall just be forever digging at this one part of the destroyed rubble. The Fury's Mercy. Oh, right, this is the statue that the guild was working on repairing. It is, or rather was, a statue of Saint Valorant, the George Dragoon of ages past who once drove off the great worm Nidhogg. Sure, you have heard of the Zord Dragoon, chosen by the Eye to lead the Dragoons in the fight against the Horde. Last, much like this one, a number of statues in our fair capital have been defaced during a recent attack. Not that we could ever forget in whose name they were erected. In fact, one could say their disfigurement are like a badge of honor earned from a clash with our enemy. Quite remarkable, wouldn't you agree? History is being made of history, I'd say. Afraid that is all they can tell of our dear city, but that glimmer in your eyes tells me you wish to know more. Pray speak with Argonian at St. Cathedral, and that will give another tale of the history. Well, thank you, sir, for going around and telling me a bit about your history. Ah, there it is. Couldn't quite make out where it was with all the other quest dialogue scattered about. It is now 27 minutes and waiting for the Veil Arc. Greetings, friend. Blessings upon you. I wish to know more of the history. It is not often travelers come seeking such knowledge. Holy See of Ishgard is home to myriad of patron saints for which many places are named. In fact, the cathedral was named for the first archbishop to oversee Ishgard's authority Orthodox Church. They are a testament to the unshakable will of our people, to the unity in the battle against the Bavarian horde. As there is much of our people you do not know, we would not force our views upon you. Rather, we ask that you not decry a pursuit of destiny, but just pathly walk by grace of Helon, our truest Savior. Fair enough. Do 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 do. Random quest completion noises. Nope. I did not go down far enough to another quest. Oh well. Whee! Ow. And now it's 30 minutes. Well, I'll keep waiting for at least a bit. Let's get this onion. This look a bit of hard work, eh? You don't be the one strapped for coin, but ever turn away and we'll give you an honest gill. Mind taking a sack of chocobo fodder down to the holy stables. Master is expecting the delivery. Paid me up front, but fear not, it was merely for the fodder. There's still a delivery charge, and you're welcome to it if you take it down there. Huh? Oh, I need to pick up the sack. I think there's actually some part of the music in the background that's like the beat of it just like perfectly matches the jumping. At least when you're not going downhill. Welcome to the Holy Stables. What can I do for you? Here, I have a bag. Oh, the father is splendid. The chocobos are in for a treat. Specialize in breeding and training of cavalry chocobos. They must have nothing but the very best. They're put through a admittedly harsh training regimen, and only chocobo of the finest stock can endure it. So my assistant and I. Wait a second, where is my assistant? No, he's run off to weather feather proving grounds again. Would you be a dear and go get him for me? Tell him to expect chocobo fodder for breakfast if he doesn't hurry. Got it. Off I go again. Is it in the pillars? You know what? I'm just gonna see where it is. There we go. That's nice. Oh, I can go back to the proving grounds if I want to. I didn't actually know that. Proving grounds away! Oh, there comes the match ticket. Seen anything close already? Something in the world more majestic than a chocobo. Spirited and resilient, whom we kissed by the golden sun. They are my passion and I long to someday breed the perfect chocobo. Fortunately, I work at the Holy Stables, or I will never have the opportunity. Hey, buddy. Someone's looking for me. Back on me if I hate fortune. The father must have arrived. Much to have to wait. Thanks for the tip, friend. Runs in panic chocobo noises. To the proving grounds. Oh. Uh-oh, hold on. Quick bot. Whee! Back over to the chocobos. Whee! 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 He practically tripped over himself running here not long ago. Thank you for finding him. He'll have to buckle down if he's serious about becoming a realm-renowned breeder. Though he's off to a good start having come here. Scar is famous for raising chocobos, you know? They've always been the steed of choice in the battlefield. Proving grounds is where you found my star-eyed assistant, ensuring they get plenty of practice. Well, I say it's practice, but it also makes a good show for the folks spectating as well. You should see for yourself sometime. Nothing like feather flying or two chocobo fluttering, almost dancing back and forth in the arena. You'll come to quickly understand why they call it white feather proving grounds. And as long as the stable stands, you'll be sure our chocobos will be there. I confess the weather has been more than kind to our chocobo chicks, but they have traditions and reputation to uphold. I also got an onion? Onion. Pungent tear-inducing vegetable that thrives within sands. It's a favorite amongst chocobos. Oh, I need to summon my companion first. Oh, that's right. Okay, so I can't summon it here. Let's go to the Chocobo Forest for a brief stop. Here's the Chocobo Forest. Tail feather. Is that it? I feel like that's it. Yep, this is it. Companion's max rank is now 11. Oh, that means I can level up Fluttershy again. that wasn't just a normal onion I got, it was an onion that I can use to increase Fluttershy's rank if I want to. But I probably need to actually fight enemies that are more on my level. But yes, it does say that I can now have her up the rank, or the rank actually now has 11. That's actually really cool. I didn't realize that's what that onion did. Very fun. Mechanist lives. Full of stomach and happy of hearts. I wonder if there are other side quests scattered about that'll let me get more onions. That let me then increase Fluttershy's rank even further. Ow. Nope, but this soup. Shit, behold, rose cheeks and glimmer of optimism beside. Seems everywhere else I turn, people are sullen and dreary-eyed, trudging out the world's gonna end. Times are tough to be sure, but they're being a bit dramatic, if you ask me. Needed some cheer, something to warm their hearts and bodies. They got a recipe of their cure if you're willing to help. See people sulking around, show them a bowl of this soup, it'll send them this way. Surest way to warm the heart is through the stomach. That we can agree on. Oh, I can actually rename my chocobo here. Show the bowl of soup to the annoyed knight, the wailing widow, the starveling, and the house 4 steps knight. What is the starveling? That seems redundant. Wailing widow. Here, have some soup. Well, soup? Warm meal shrimp and roast. I think I'll have some. Annoying knights. Incandescent. Can I expect to maintain public order if no one abides by the law? All say the rules are too damn strict, with blathering about the obvious and listen with those gargantuan oven ears, or is your head too bloody to understand? What did you say? Here, have some soup! How about what's that smell? Sorry for so long, forgot how famished I am. You say the soup's at the holy stables. Doesn't you could do a warm meal now. My thanks for bringing the word of this generous offer. This guy's actually like using his sword as a crutch. I didn't even notice that small detail before. I also love that. They're arguing so intently they forgot it, and I'm just like, hey, want some soup? And they're just like, it's like, soup? Okay, we can finish arguing later. When in doubt, soup. Whee! Boink. Hungry. Wish my mom was here. Awful tasty, but come on, you say it's free. Oh boy, I hope there's some left for me. Invasion of the Supper Snatchers? Hold on, I'm gonna go check out what that red quest up there is. I need to go to Crystal anyway to warp around, so... Oh, right, that's the fishing quest. I was wondering what that was. It was like, oh, fishing, that's right. I almost forgot that he was just standing around in there. Ah, he's hanging out in the tamed gazebo. tired of this war, the endless war. How long must we suffer, offering the lives our cause is all but forgotten its purpose? With your tongue, our purpose is to protect the people of Ishgard and see that the horde is left clean from the realm. Forgive me, and mere tire is all. Hey, how about some soup? Soup, and this one meal certainly will lift my spirits. So it's near the holy stables, well, instead of it, we'll go and have ourselves something to eat. I wonder if Gigi remembers the gazebo. Whee! And yet still not enough people have wanted to join me on my ghost ship adventures. Ow. In fact, the well-rounded folks been a while since anyone is cheerful. No matter how angry you are, if you think the world's against you, sometimes you just gotta let go. Oh, you know what, Rose? You're probably right. Everyone's probably off doing the main story quest. And alright, and it comes with a dungeon and trial too. Oh, and a new raid? Oh, that'll do it. Find a little supposed to bring folks together. Yep, sometimes you just need a good meal and good company. How about you, friend? Would you like a few? Looks like you had a few rough days yourself. Sit a spell and have a cup. Yeah, probably will. You know what? Now that I've given everyone some soup, I'm gonna actually go and become a mechanist then, or a machinist. I'll figure out in a minute. But if everyone is doing the other stuff, I'm going to go then and unlock a new class while I wait. And I do remember seeing the the mechanist quest. So why don't I go see what that class is all about? This is also where Sid was hanging out. My prospectometer seems rather fond of you. Let's see, shall we? Odd garb, striking presence. Would it be right to me you are outsider hope save Ishgard? Stomach nod. I thought as much. My prospectometer seldom lies, and let me just say, you have the right choice in visiting our humble workshop. Welcome to the Sky Steel Manufactory, where miracles are born from aether, metal, and imagination. From cannons to ballistas, we develop and manufacture a range of weapons designed to slay dragon invaders. We also accept students who wish to take up a firearm and learn the technique of a machinist. So you are interested in joining and exploring the machinist discipline? Why not? You are? Well, of course you are. Otherwise, my project would not be of registered so obvious interest. I accept my name to introduce myself. The name's Stefan de Helipon. I'm just going to call you Stefan. You are... Soul of the Machinist. Steerbug, carbine, jacket, and pants. Or is it? I'm going to welcome you to a Sky Steel Manufactory. As mentioned before, it is our train charged to develop and manufacture weapons designed for slaying dragon invaders. So pray forget about those tired old inventions. The future lies in machinery, technology that wields the genius of Master Garlord's magic traditional aetherology. Every single one of my latest creations employs the principles of unique discipline. In the steady hand of a trained mechanist, the new inventions are going to alter the very face of warfare. Though would dearly love to expand upon revolutionary theories, we seem to begin familiarizing ourselves with tools of the trade, so to speak. Maybe time for a brief lesson? Yes. But first thing, Miss Warner's proper technique for handling a fire. Oh. Where the hell is our master of marksmanship? I swear the man is never about when you need him most. Chuckfully embarrassing. Here I've mercilessly piped your interest, and now I must ask you to call at a later convenience. Maybe the next time you visit, our instructor will deign to put in an appearance. Then we can alpha see the equipment necessary to learn basic marksmanship. I might explain to you the particulars of the profession. I'm afraid he's gone for good this time, my lord. A letter of resignation on my workbench and all. I found that, man. We can't afford to lose such a pivotal employee at this crucial junction in our growth. Always prepare mine accomplishment as I drag the scoundrel back by the waffle if need be. Lordship, we aren't even sure where to start looking. Make this salient point, my dear. As protecting points to the land of Venosa. Ah, yes, I should have realized he would return to his homeland. No, my lordship, are you sure you want to go there? I hear it's a nasty place for folk. Folk will cut you across the face as soon as you look at them. I admit a little familiar with the visions. Hark, you'll spare the trips again. Of course, our aspiring mechanist. You should have the worldly aura here act as our guide. For an explorer who lives right the harsh corner of the Zoria, the wilds of Lenosa must be akin to a green cat. Is that so? I wouldn't go that far. No false modesty. Whatever knowledge you have in place must exceed our own. No matter your preparations, your come to guide us. Then it's settled. But here, in addition to a loyal service of House Saggers, the finest shot in the manufactory, as a novice mechanist, you mark her technique well during our little jaunt. Speaking of which, we need to start to what left vague Deflatia. Did you recall our outfit instructor mentioning companions from a camp overlook? That'll be a first port of call. Camp Overlook. Been a while since I've been there, actually. Overlook indeed inhabitants who seem to have caught them in a face of how do you do. Make some inquiries on our prematurely retired instructor. Let's rendezvous this spot once we've gathered some intelligence. I was wondering why my controller was rumbling. It's Fluttershy in her movement. A bloke laid at Ishgard. As a stranger come, I asked him about one of our lads. Told him sorry I was looking for the cabin by the lift, resting up an axe wound. You mean the big old bastard? I find him pasting boards in front of the infirmary. Some of the lads seem to know the bloke, but no bugger seems to say how. Right? You have a cold reception too. You come apologize for a deed a decade ago and just expecting to be forgiven. Delegation team came over to visit an old acquaintance. Vicinity of the winch, you say? Let's investigate the infirmary then. Are the conditions of your appointment not satisfactory? Return to us in the manufactory and we can discuss more favorable terms. I understand each grudge precisely presently a core matching is rather less than respect they deserve, but I promise you our work shall shine through in due time. People will clamor to learn our profession. Abandon us now, Rukshnaw. Think of the future. Jeez, leave me be. One more step and I'll blow your yapping jaw off. Droid, if you please. Oh my god, shot it right out of his hand and then down. Damn, she's good. Why don't we have her teach me? Shaking bastard, next time I'll aim for her shaft with your thighs. Oh my gosh, she threatened to shoot his dick off. Oh my god. Also, why isn't she training me? And I'm just like, hello. I'm not proud. So it's you who taught Joyce everything she knows about shooting and spitting colorful profanity besides. I was wondering. The lesson learned me lessons well enough to be your new master of marksmanship, I'd wager. Poof. And then she goes back to being afraid again, or shy. So, but Joyce is far too busy in her duties in her manor house. Besides, we have this budding machinist who's simply dying to learn from the great Ruthnov. Hey, wait, don't drag me into this! Stoic nod? Buffalo shite. Any scrag who's known me would rather I did the die-in. Oh, just look at you, the epitome of roguish swashbuckler. Whenever did you cease branching your weapon in that fashion? Because only pirates scum all the firearm like this. I ain't got the teeth to match in this way. You know, hopeless savage finger adventurer yet dragged in off the street. Then, are you saying that if our sausage-fingered adventurer shows a glimmer of hope, you'll consult to instruct him? If you hear that, Aurora, this is your chance to display an aptitude for marksmanship. Here, it's a good idea of packing some extra tools of the trade, since our welcome to instruct that you are serious in your intentions. Not from around these parts, are you? Fine, so I'll give your whelp a bloody chance. One lesson to see what he's made of. Face the skyscape manufacturer, nay, the future of the mechanistry is in your sausage-fingered hands. Take up the weapon and aim for the stars. Gee, thanks. I do not look amused at all. But I got a gun, I guess. Mechanist unlocked. Mean Machine 1. Perfect timing. I'm almost out of inventory space for weapons and I lost my pants. At least I looked the part. Hypercharge. Oh, actually, I need to first figure out what all of my abilities are. Okay, and attack potency 1 for energy increases heat gauge by 5. Slug shot. Combo action with split or heat shots. Hot shot delivers an attack of 240. Weapon skill does not share recast timer with any other action. Oh, and it actually has some of the rolls. Makes them slower. Second wind. Foot grades, which makes them bound. And and pedal on too. As well as head gaze, which interrupts the target action. Okay, but what else do I have? Reassemble guarantees the next weapon skill is a critical hit. Oh, that's interesting. So guarantee critical hit. Gauze round delivers attack of potency and has charges. Spread shot delivers an attack of potency 10 to all enemies in a cone. I don't think I've actually had an ability that delivers a cone attack like that. Interesting. And clean shot. And this one pairs with slug shot. Okay, so this one I'm going to put over in front of the leg graze. So I'm going to then put the leg graze over there. Okay, you know what? I'm going to do leg graze. Nope, that was the wrong button. Leg graze. I think Peddleton was actually in a good spot. I'll get rid of that one there. For a first timer, you're looking good and comfortable with that carbine. Pity the comfort only lasts right up till you shoot the bleeding thing. Right, here's a few pointers before we start so you don't put a damn round in your damn foot. Aim the barrel at your target, squeeze the trigger, not too bloody hard, mind, and boom goes the firearm. Your shoots will decide what kind of damage you can do with any particular weapon. Next, let's talk about the contraption at your waist. Now, I don't really understand it, but the boss tells me it draws on the ether in your body and turns it into a spark that'll feed some new device it's working on. Oh, and pray, do not forget to carry your soul of the mechanist. Based on the design on the more traditional soul crystals, it'll act as a focal point for the energy conversion performed by the ethereal transformer eye. That would be the contraption he mentioned. You have learned all mechanist action and traits to level 30. Detailed descriptions can be viewed in the menu. Alright, that's all you get from me for now. Follow me and we'll see how you fare in the field. Or you can throw a carbine in the bushes and flee like a musket with a cur. Them's your choices. I think I can handle this. Do-do-do. 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 Actually... Oh, actually, hold on, I just realized I still have this one that's double booked. Actions, potency, spread shot. Okay, that's the one that... Oh, hold on, real quick, someone's texting me. Oh, who on earth is texting me? Okay, that's weird, whatever. Alright, let's do the actual mission. Want to take my test then, eh? The rules are simple. Make your way towards Emmett Oval and shoot what you're told to shoot. Alright, let's shoot what we haven't told to shoot. Wait me at the end, okay. Right, we're gonna have a good old-fashioned hunt. There should be an instructor while your marksmanship. Gee, thanks. Golems will be your first target. Focus on getting a feel for range and rhythm. Try to avoid the cores. You don't want to waste your ammunition. Next up, we're hunting for bombs. Defeat training incendiaries. I don't remember there being bombs in this area. Oh, I know where they are. There are bombs back the other way. No, it's not that way. So where are the bombs? There they are. Gauss rounds. Oh, I see where the third one is. Just need to avoid the other enemies that are scattered about. Not bad, not bad, not bad at all. Let's see against some proper Nazis though, eh? Or ain't he done enough for a beginner? By a long shot, I want to see skins, a pair of machinids. You want him to fail, right when you cheat, your lordship. Gonna bend the rules, and so will I. We gotta do that. I'll be waiting for the skins at the Oval. Come on, Aura. Beat docile men and docile child. What are these things? Alright, let's see if I can get the tiger out of this area that's surrounded by other enemies. Oh, one of the other enemies saw me, but it's only one, so I can deal with that, I think. So, you ringtail, I'm busy. Oh, are we done? I guess we're done. Joy of 9 Faces. Alright, on to Hermit's Hovel. Duty complete. And the skins then? Even if going to dress us up, you did well, lad. Huzzah! You returned to manufacturing with us then? I said it did well. Not that we was done. You still got one last target to take down. Me. Got talent, but even can't win against Rundshaw. Yeah, should really bother some more. You just kind of give the instructor a good drubbing. I can try, but time to play run in circles. Don't rush your shots. Breathe, think, fire. When did you have a laser? Good work, Gora. You can win this. Keep it up, Aura is on his last leg. Throwing performance. You've saved the manufacturer. Duty complete. Oh, there you are, instructor, or as proven potential beyond a shadow of a doubt. You men of word, are you not? Aye, I'll come back to the workshop. I don't know. But do you know why I left in the first place? Want more brief salty air for both and homeland? Ah, I ain't got no love for Lanosa. In fact, I'd be happy if I never saw the place again. But why inconvenience us by fleeing to localities of committed spies? Rebecca Gill's the size of my bloody head. I don't know who we're working for, but some bloke came around offering me good money to ship anchor, so I did. Someone paid you to abandon it? Who would do such a thing? Like I said, I ain't never seen the side before. If I show my face but if I show my face at the workshop, the boss is gonna want the guild back, I reckon, because they already spent it all on grog. Oh, no, you will not wiggle through my grass so easily. I shall pay this debt in return. You will instruct every mechanist who walks through the door. You got one bugger worth teaching at least. Guess it's back to the frigid arms the lady Ishgar for me. But who would try that? Why is my lordship? The conference aren't exactly fit first. Oh yes, you're quite right. We are rather short on coin, but I'm certain a thorough inspection of the ledgers will turn up a spare gil or two. Can't put a price on good people, eh, my lordship? That you cannot, my dear. My dear, Rosenthal will be in touch standoffish at times, but none can dispute his eye for marksmanship. Fresh talks aside, I sense the business we had in these parts are not concluded to his satisfaction. Whether the man will confide in me his troubles, I suppose I shall have to content myself with the thought of his return. But you have exceeded my every expectation. Pray join me back to the manufactory that I might thank you in a manner that befitting your accomplishments. Can do. Back to the Foundation then. Bling! Still, I learned how to shoot people. Very nice. Well, in the game, I learned how to shoot people. Savior of the manufacturer, I hope to furnish you with a super reward, but a glance at the ledger consoles me of wearisome prudence. Thus, instead of pursuing you with a firearm of the finest material and latest design, I humbly ask that you make do with the dated model I gave you at the campaign. Let's also pass a message to you. He asks that you take the skills he has taught you and master in the furnace of battle, or something to that effect, assuming means for you to offer you further instruction once you display sufficient level of competence. In such a day, hardly be distant once your talents. Ayora. George learned a new marksmanship technique, Hypercharge. Next quest will be available upon reaching 35. Plans for undertaking quests can be reviewed in the journal. And once again, the UI is messing with me. The heat gauge. Performing certain weapon skills will increase the heat gauge, and once it is high enough, the action Hypercharge will become available. Using Hypercharge overheats your weapons and allows you to use Heat Blast, acquired at level 35, and Auto Crossbow at 52. Alright, and Hypercharge just grants 5 stacks of overheats for 10 seconds, increases the potency of single target weapon skills by 20, the heat gauge costs 50, overheat effect only applies to the job actions. Okay, so it only applies to like the actual attacks rather than like the leg grate thing and stuff. Alright, and then before I end for the day, actually, you know what? I think this will actually be a good place to finish for now. I can mess with the UI later on my own. For now, I wish to say thank you everyone for joining. I hope that you had fun, and I will see you all next stream. Whether that be Donkey Kong or Final Fantasy remains to be seen. But for now, good night, Internet. It was fun. It is fun streaming with you today.